This extra special episode is brought to you by executive producer Tracy. Tracy, thank you so much for making this episode possible. It truly would not exist if it weren't for you. And we're so pleased with your movie pick, which will be revealed in a moment.
Totes Recall.
Ooh, welcome to Totes Recall, the podcast where we talk about a movie we can't remember very well, then push pause on the talking and the recording of that talking, watch the movie, eat 2 pizzas and 2 salads, thank you patrons, and come back for a second half of the show that is also recorded, in which we talk again about the movie. We talk about what we may have gotten right and wrong in the first half, how we enjoyed it in the year it is now, and how we doing. My name is Dan.
This is Molly.
I'm also Dan.
And I'm Beth.
And our movie this very special extra-sode is Amélie.
Oh.
Amélie.
Is it, yeah, where's the emphasis?
Amélie.
E.
Amélie.
Amélie.
Well, I don't know. There's an accent on that E.
Which E? The last
Which
one?
E?
The
Or
second E. Or the first E.
Amélie.
It is aigu.
Amélie.
Thank you.
Gu?
Accent aigu.
Aigu.
What?
Aigu.
What's aigu?
Aigu. So you've
Legu
got,
my aigu?
you've got accent aigu and accent grave. And if you write A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then you put the accents over them, the A goes to aigu and the G goes to grave.
No way.
What?
Nobody
What are you
taught me
talking
that.
about? What?
For putting accents in French.
Yeah.
Because there's one accent that goes this way and one accent that goes
It's
this
like
way.
a forward or backslash.
Right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G
I'm
on a
doing
piece
it.
of paper.
Okay.
And then put a little hat on it, like the top of a house.
Oh, a
Yeah.
birthday hat.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Then the bottom of each line points to the letter that the name of that accent starts with. So aigu points to the A and grave points to the G.
That's less cool than I thought it was.
Oh, I thought that was... never mind.
Yeah, I thought it was telling me like when to use them.
Oh, no. Who knows? You got to memorize
Yeah,
it.
French is crazy.
Yeah. And this movie is French.
I assume.
Yes.
It's not Belgish, right? It's
Belgish?
Belgish?
Yeah.
Belgium?
From Belgium.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Are you saying... Are you thinking Belgium because it's so much about chocolate?
I think he's singing that because it's...
I don't know.
Is it a lot about chocolate?
Is it?
Oh, no, chocolate.
You're thinking of chocolate, which is in English.
Yeah.
This isn't in English, right?
No.
No.
Yeah.
This is our second foreign language
This is
movie. that
a
true?
French language film.
Yeah.
Statues, right?
I think
Or noms,
so.
at least noms.
At least noms. I think probably statue for foreign film.
Here's what I know about this movie.
Jaquette's bet.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Okay. I have seen it, first of all, but here's what I remember about this movie. 1, poster. She's looking at the camera.
Yep. Green. There's some green in it.
She's like
Yeah.
maybe coquettishly tilting her head a little bit. 2, there's colors. That's basically it. I don't remember what it's about. I don't remember if it's a bummer or an LOL or both. I don't remember if we like Amélie.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
we do.
I
She's
think
delightful.
we like Amélie.
Okay. But
Mine,
does the world like Amélie?
well, every lady that I went to my small liberal arts college with loved this movie.
Okay.
That's what I remember.
Great.
Um,
You want to put a year on that?
so I would have started in the start of the millennium. So I'm going to guess this came out in I'm going to say 99, the year of film.
Nice.
She's got a moped. Does anybody else want to pick a year before I give 1 to 2 more facts?
To keep it fun, I'll say 2002.
That is fun.
It is fun.
It's wrong, but it's fun.
Wow.
Spice.
2000.
98.
Is that wrong?
What does that give me? 2001?
Sure.
Run the series?
I also bet the
No,
90s.
no.
Don't do it.
She's got a moped. Maybe it's like
Like a
teal.
Vespa.
Yeah, but French. Teal or blue or green, something in that color family.
Okay.
She has incredible bangs.
Ooh.
She has incredible bangs.
This is going to be hard for
She
me.
bangs, she bangs.
Why is it good? Why?
Because I have recently
Martin?
committed to growing out my bangs.
Okay.
And I am tempted constantly to cut them.
Mm.
And I think this movie, by the time it's done, I'm going to be like, I have to get bangs.
Yeah.
Not that it'll make me look like Amélie, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're so cute.
It's a cute bob.
So you're
that she
trying to get past the Amélie stage,
Yeah.
and you're worried that this is going to inspire you
It's
to
gonna
cut it
drag
back.
me right
got it,
back
got it, got it,
in.
got it,
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
And it's a big commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I talked about this on the podcast before? The fact that I am intrigued by how you get bangs by removing hair, but no one else is. Have we talked about this?
No one else is intrigued by it?
Yeah.
We have not talked about this because I don't know what you're talking about.
So you've got hair, right?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
This is true.
Yeah. For the listener, Beth has hair.
Yeah, it's
Beth,
true.
you got no bangs right now.
No, but I've had bangs.
If you wanted to get bangs,
Yeah.
See where he's going with
acquire
this?
bangs,
You see where he's going with this?
you would have to
I get it.
remove hair.
Yes.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Now that you've planted that seed in my head,
Yeah.
the boys in the back smoking cigars are going to hear about
Isn't
this.
that's true for any haircut.
Yeah.
You would have to get
Get a haircut, you get a haircut. But
you'd have to
Well, you get a mohawk.
mohawk. Had to get a mullet.
But
I don't know,
does
something
anyone
about
use?
bangs?
I feel like it's a more common phrase with bangs than
Yeah.
anything else.
I got bangs.
I got bangs.
I got bangs. Oh, fun. You got bangs.
Okay.
You still got them. Are you saying? Sorry, let me entertain. Let me yes
great.
and this.
Thank
Are
you for going hard on
saying
this. I think about
That
all the time.
what I should say is, I lost hair.
Yeah, you removed something, and
I
then
removed all but bangs.
But that's not true because you still have the rest of your hair. That's what Dan's saying, I think.
I
if I
say
can
the-
tell you
yeah. Please
how
tell me
you're
how I
saying,
think. Yeah.
is like in the case of like a mohawk, right?
Yeah.
That requires action across the entire head.
Sure.
Bangs, you can touch basically nothing else on your head except for that general space on your head, right? So that's why it's different to say like, oh, I got this part of my hair. But in fact, you are removing part of your hair.
Yeah.
That's what's breaking Dan's brain.
Like I could give Beth bangs, but I would have to take away hair to give bangs.
Yeah.
And those are
You could
opposite
also
things.
give her a bob, which would require. I got a bob.
I don't know.
I
Bangs,
think it's
bangs feels different.
I think
than
it's
the
the
other
singular.
I
That's,
think you have just been not living in the world in the same way that I have.
I mean, that's true of everybody for everybody else.
No, most people have exactly my perspective.
oh, Molly.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Anyway, shout out to anybody else who thinks about words as much as I do.
Yeah, I think what we learned is that you're correct. Most people are not intrigued by this.
Yeah, that's fair.
I am wondering what you would what you want people to say instead.
I don't have a counter proposal.
He's just saying, like, isn't it wild?
Yeah, it's like it's akin to, isn't it wild that we we park in the driveway,
Yeah.
but we drive on the parkway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with hair.
But that one, people are like, oh, yeah, it is funny. And this one, no, everybody's like,
Shut up.
like the reaction I
But
just got.
I
I'm
just
like,
want to
no.
say your best case scenario, even as described by you, is people would say, oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that would be great. If someone's like, I mean, ideally be like, oh, you're right.
I did that.
I did
You're
that,
welcome.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, my God.
This was fun.
So I'm got bangs.
Wow.
Yeah, because bangs isn't a hairstyle. Bangs is a aspect.
Of hairstyle.
no.
Yeah.
What? Oh, hush your, you don't know anything about hair.
Bangs is a singular hairstyle.
It is.
Everybody who has bangs has the same haircut.
Listen, there are a million different ways.
Answer
that
the
you can
question,
get
Molly.
Yeah.
A bob. There are a million ways you can get a layered haircut. There are a million ways. There are many versions of bangs,
But you
and they
have
are all
bangs and
considered a
something else, right?
different.
Isn't bangs part of a larger haircut?
No, you could have a bob with or without bangs.
Isn't that kind of what he's saying?
Yes, exactly. So they're both bobs, but now it's the bangs is an attribute of the bobs.
But there are other attributes as well. You would be like, is it a feathered bob? Is it a shoulder?
He doesn't care about any of that, though.
that's the
You don't
style of
care.
bob, not part of the bob.
That's what he's
Yes,
saying.
no, it is. It is part of the style.
part of the scene.
Okay.
No, it's a type of bob.
Okay, you
And
know
it can
what?
be
You're like equipping. It's like your hairstyle is
I
equipping
have
bangs.
not been this infuriated by one of your ideas since you were upset about manned space
That's
travel.
insane.
This is great.
That's insane to have the same
Thank you
reaction
for
to that
engaging.
It
as
just
this.
it bothers me like biting on tinfoil
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
because I know for a fact that the two of you, when you go to a hairstylist, you give a number and a general idea.
I
You don't
don't.
know anything about hair.
I don't give a number.
But that's the point. He's not saying the things people are saying about hair is wrong. The things I understand about hair is wrong. He's saying it's so weird that this particular aspect of hair is phrased in this way.
It's like
Exactly.
he's a tourist and he's like saying it's so weird that temple has rocks on top.
I think you're projecting a level of fear you have with the patriarchy as a whole onto Dan's pretty benign curiosity
Are
about
you
how hair
new
works.
here? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Wait till we talk about washing machines later.
Oh God, no! We've already talked about this, and that's
Have
also
we talked about that?
annoying.
We've talked about washing machines?
Yes, you guys. This is the thing where he's all, "Oh, isn't it weird that you call a washing machine or like washer is just a washer, but then it was just because it was invented first, and then you have to do dishwasher."
Why are you so mad about
Thank you
this?
for remembering that.
Annoying.
Wow.
Anyway, I say we put a pin in this. We have a professional hair person
Yep.
Hairpin.
Hairpin,
thank you.
Good. High fives all around.
that listens
Did
to
a
the
double
show.
high five and then
A single.
single.
Across the table.
Call in, text in
Yeah.
with your thoughts on bangs and the terminology around it.
Yeah. And if you're also angry,
Are
please
you
let us know.
furious with me or Molly? Pick a side. Actually, don't. I know
This
where
is
you'll come
what
down on.
executive producer Tracy wanted.
Yeah.
She wanted to foster
10 solid
conversation.
minutes about hair.
Exactly. This is the Asian stereotype animated cat of hair discussions.
Yeah.
It's just fostering conversation.
That's right.
Yes.
I have nothing else to say about Amélie. Maybe that's why I went so hard on bangs. Does anybody else?
There's a gnome.
What?
What? A real gnome? Or a...
Yeah, there's a real gnome in the. No, remember the Travelocity gnome?
Yeah.
That's Amélie?
Wasn't that based off of this movie?
What?
Because her dad,
I'm writing that down.
you know how people travel with different things?
Amélie birthed the Travelocity now?
No.
I think it inspired it.
Gnomes have existed for a long time.
No, I know, but wasn't the whole
Okay,
thing that
Molly,
popular
you're
culture.
being a real stickler this episode.
I am not. Listen, I support Beth.
wasn't there a whole thing with
We
her?
all support
We
Beth.
all support Beth.
That's why I'm
Oh.
shouting over her right now. So she knows how much I support her.
Beth, listen to me about how much I support what you're saying right now.
I think there's a thing where she like travels around with a gnome, 'cause, like, or her dad travels around with a gnome.
Does it have the ashes of her father?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh God, I don't
But
remember.
like a garden gnome?
yes, a garden gnome.
Garden.
Okay.
Thank you. That's what a real gnome. I mean, there's gnomes in movies.
Garden gnome's a real gnome.
Yeah, but there's like real
No,
gnomes.
they're
Like when we
not.
watch Ernest Scared Stupid, we'll see some real ass gnomes.
A garden gnome is a garden gnome is not a real gnome.
It's real. It is real.
Oh, taste your own medicine.
It's not living.
You're gonna come in the Pendant King? What is real? All right, we're gonna do some bog rips before the second half.
Before you came over here, I was watching a movie about reality. So, or not a movie, YouTube. What? Bye.
Oh no, Beth, no.
I gave up on that
That's
sentence.
Is that the one where
Beth
you
turned
feel
to
like you're in
stone.
trouble the whole time, and it's in black and white, and there's a bunch of ticking clocks? No, that one's
This is a
about
YouTube
time.
video?
What?
Yeah, the whole premise is that you're arguing with it, and
The
the whole time,
YouTube?
not all of YouTube, just this one video.
Okay.
There's a video on YouTube. It's all about time and the concept of time.
Okay.
And it's got a voiceover that's a little bit Twilight Zone sounding.
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure.
But the vibe is so antagonistic. It's like, I know I'm blowing your, but it doesn't ever say like, I know I'm blowing your mind, but it tries to anticipate what you might be thinking and it gets a little bit mad at you about it and explains how what you're thinking is wrong.
Oh, I wonder what that's like.
Yeah. That does sound infuriating.
Anyway, I did not enjoy that video and I
Sure.
didn't finish it.
Oh. All right.
So, do you want to talk about your video, Beth? Because I respect your video
Oh,
viewing. Or should we just think about Molly's?
It was an.
It's not the same.
It was just from like a Popular Mechanics interview where like our perception of reality is based off of people around us and their perception of reality. But I only got like a minute in, and then you arrived, and then I stopped watching
Dan.
it. So
Now she's gonna
anyway,
have nightmares.
Just
Sorry, I was on time.
interrupting.
it wasn't worth the detour, which is why I said bye.
Sure.
And then we came back to it.
I mean, it wasn't worth the detour could be the slogan of this podcast.
We got a garden gnome. She's traveling around. It's related to her dad.
Sure.
Okay, question.
I don't know.
Does she... Okay, here's the thing.
She fallen in love?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is
There's
a love
definitely
story,
a
right?
scene. There's definitely a scene where she has sex.
Whoa.
She looks at the
Nice.
camera a lot.
While having sex?
I think she does kind of like
Intense eye contact.
she has sex and then she kind of looks at the. I think it's kind of like Fleabag.
I was just gonna,
I was just gonna-
Yeah.
This is the Fleabag situation. But
Yeah.
does she talk to the camera or just kind of like acknowledge us?
I think I don't remember her talking to the camera.
Does she wink?
Ooh, we get some saucy winks
No,
to the
I think
camera.
She just gives like little coy looks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's coy. Do we know who plays Amélie?
French
Audrey
Hepburn.
Tattoo.
Incredible guess. Write that down.
Okay, I like that. I was going to say Juliette Binoche, but that's only because I can only think of one French lady.
Leah Seydoux. Is she French?
Yeah.
Sounds French.
Tattoo. Put it in my head.
What?
Remember that tattoo song?
No. I'm thrilled to find out, though. Here's my issue with this movie. And by issue, I mean the issue I'm having personally. I feel like I'm conflating this movie with Happy Go Lucky,
I've never seen
which
that.
is a movie where Sally Hawkins is also a quirky lady in a European city.
Ah, sure.
But I don't remember. I remember the plot of that movie almost entirely, and I don't remember any of the plot of this movie. So in my head, I'm just like, oh, this is what happens to Amélie. But no, everything I think that happens to Amélie is happening to other character in a different movie.
I think there's a charming upper window,
Okay.
like a scene where someone's leaning out a second story window.
Amélie?
No, I think she's on the ground.
Is okay.
I might be confusing this with Kung Fu Hustle.
Amazing.
Oh, there's definitely a second story window in that movie.
Okay.
There's many stories in that one, aren't there?
Yeah, that movie rules.
Yeah, it does. We should watch that.
It's crazy.
Is Amélie? Is this one of those movies where, like, she's just sort of going around being Amélie, or does she like have a goal? Is she trying to achieve something?
Is it like little vignettes about the people that live around her and how they're affected by her?
Vignette sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sounds French too.
Yes.
Yeah, vignette.
I don't really remember the plot at all.
I remember it being
I
like
remember liking
nice,
it.
right?
Yeah.
I think it's pleasant. It's light, right? Or is it dark?
That's what I'm trying to remember. Like, is it
French?
pleasant? But because it's French. Honestly,
There might be.
even though it's pleasant, I worry there's going to be some like weird darkness. Because I feel like French movies especially are just like, we're just going to throw like some crazy like sexual assault in here for no real reason to be edgy.
Oh, I don't think that is in this
Like a
movie.
dead
but,
dad.
Okay, good.
but maybe a dead dad that is a garden gnome.
Whoa.
The gnome is the dad.
The dome's the dad.
So
No,
we
that's
think
not-
maybe
We'll never know.
So we think maybe the movie is like she is kind of like a pleasant person, but maybe it's like it masks some sort of tragic something.
she's pleasant despite. It's compelling because she's pleasant despite it being bad, things being bad.
Maybe.
Have we all seen this? I've seen it.
I've seen it. I don't
Yeah.
remember any of it.
I won't know till we watch it.
Nice.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I wonder. I don't know. I feel like this is going to make me, Molly's bet, this is going to make me want to travel.
Ooh, totally.
Oh.
And get a garden gnome.
Ooh.
I wonder if that's why Travelocity decided to use the gnome.
Yeah.
Maybe she's on a trip to Italy
To
get her Vespa repaired.
Going to
Or-
Vespa, Italy.
Or on her way to her grandmother's house where she encounters a wolf.
Wow.
That would be amazing if this turned out to just be a retelling of that story, but in like a young Parisian woman.
Yeah. I think she stays in
Her town?
her town. No, Beth just said she travels.
I
with a
say
gnome.
Parisian, but it could be like small town French town.
Molly's bet,
Saxony.
Lyon.
I don't know if she's traveling. The gnome is traveling for sure.
What?
Oh, Nice.
Nice. Hey-oh.
I got it.
Well, I wonder what we're going to think about this movie that we may or may not have seen.
I've definitely seen it, but I would love to hear your rating scale, Molly, which I respect that you do.
Oh, right.
The one thing he respects.
Molly, before you do that,
Whoa.
Whoa.
this is me, Beth Gibbs, asking you a question. Do you think that this passes the Bechdel-Wallace test?
Well, Beth, I'm really glad you asked. I'm going to give a hopeful yes, only because I think she will see many townspeople.
I also am going to say yes.
Okay.
I don't care what the Dans have to say.
All right. And you know
I'm
what?
just kidding.
Neither
I do.
do the listeners.
No, they do. What do you guys think?
Oh, yeah. It's got a lady name in the title.
That's
okay,
your
never
logic?
mind. I take it back. I don't want to hear it.
I don't. No, it's okay.
If the chick's in the title, chick's going to talk to chicks.
Yeah. There's got to be another one of these broads.
Hey, here's what I would say. I'm gonna try to give it some spice by being very specific. I think Amélie is going to pass it back to Wallace with Amélie talking to an older woman who lives in the town who is maybe a shop owner.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm going to
shop
say
owner.
old shop owner Bechdel Wallace pass.
Classic. The French pass.
Yes. Bechdel Wallace.
Le Bechdel Wallace.
Le test.
Le Bechdel.
L'examen.
C'est vrai.
Bechdel Wallace. Oh,
the
yeah.
rating scale
Yes, please.
is oui, gnome.
Whoa.
It's a play on words. It's like a little gnome, but
Oh.
it's also oui, like yes, gnome.
I see.
Gnome.
Yes, gnome.
So it
Yes, no.
yes, gnome. So it's a small gnome.
It's a
Like
small
even
gnome.
even by gnome standards.
No, all gnomes are small. It's not a gigantic gnome.
Painting with a broad brush over there.
I asked you by gnome standards,
Yeah.
and all you just said was it's a.
Well, by no means do I know.
Holy shit,
I really
she's on
don't
fire.
know. I really don't know. That's for
Is it
you to
collectible?
fill in.
Ooh,
Is this a living gnome?
No.
nice. See, you corrected.
He did
Beth
a
helped.
huge sigh before he said
Listen, sometimes to learn you have to push through some discomfort.
Yeah. Take the W.
Oh, wait,
Porcelain?
I didn't hear the question. It's not a living gnome.
Not a living
Or the
gnome.
answer to the
Sure.
porcelain.
Okay.
Okay.
Or Richcelin, whichever.
Oh, my God, Molly!
Oh, I get it. It took me a while. I was like, wait, what?
It's not a point of don't worry.
Okay.
Night at the Apollo.
If the Apollo were terrible.
Oh, shit, they would. No, you would be getting your ass handed to you right
The
now.
Apollo of bad puns. Okay.
All right. Dan, how many gnomes?
Gnome.
Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq.
Oh,
Here's the thing. Again, as I said, I don't remember this movie at all, but I feel like I enjoyed it. And I feel like the culture enjoyed it as a whole. Sometimes the culture is dead wrong in retrospect, but I'm going to be optimistic and assume that it's still nice. 4. Quatre.
Beth.
Yes.
Le Beth.
Voilà, le second year, le deuxième.
Oh, yeah. Real quick. Promises for the second half. Flawless French accent.
French, yes. My high school French will come flooding back to me.
Yes. I'm going to also say 4 because I don't remember thinking it was like outstanding. Like, I got to see this movie all the time, but I do remember liking it.
I don't remember liking it that much when I watched it, but I was probably like a dumb 19-year-old or something like that.
Yeah.
I think there's a chance it's exhausting.
Okay.
Like it's a little too full on, like
Teenager?
not confusing and troubling in that way, but just like, oh, I get it. She's precious.
Yeah.
Like that sort of vibe might take it down.
Sure.
But I'm going to be hopeful, and I'm still going to say 4. I think
Nice.
I think there's going to be some timeless quality to it. Molly, the finale.
Oh,
The
thank
finale.
you. Well,
Le
in
fin.
part because I am going fourth, I will give it 4.
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't have any reason to recollect that I won't like this movie. It might be too precious. That could happen. I'll be really interested to see if this brings up college or post-college feelings for me. I will say I hit that dating pool right around the time that the manic pixie dream girl and dream girls of all kinds who did not resemble me were very popular.
Sure.
So I'm curious if my inner recently post-college graduate will rail against how completely adorable she is.
Sure.
Yeah.
More likely I'll just get bangs.
Nice.
Is that the end of your rating?
It is. I thought you might challenge me on the getting bangs.
No, I'm surprised there was no bump for executive producer, but that's fine. That's fine.
Five.
That's fine. You don't respect.
No. I do.
respect your listeners,
As always, I respect our executive producer. I bump it up to 5. You have excellent taste, Tracy.
Too excited to make a dig about bangs to respect.
That's right. Just trying to shiv Dan one more time before the first half is over.
I put a hairpin in it until we heard from a professional.
Nice. And with that, we're going to hit pause, go watch Amélie, and we'll be right back. Welcome to the mid-roll, listeners.
Oh, thank you.
You've made it. You've gotten to the point where we've made terrible bets.
Nice.
And you know whose fault that's not? Tracy.
True.
No. Tracy is the executive producer for this episode. And with that executive production title, which is, this is the cheapest way you're going to get that title in Hollywood, I tell you what. In addition to that, you get to have us read on air what it is that made you select the movie. And you get us saying Tracy or your name. If your name's Tracy, you can just re-listen to this episode.
No, give us money.
No. You're not that Tracy.
I think this episode is sponsored by all Tracys.
No, Molly.
Just the one?
You're leaving money on the table.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, give us a last initial. If
You know how many Tracys have money out there?
Yeah.
they're rolling in it. It's like one of the wealthiest names out there.
Oldman.
What?
Who?
Chapman?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tracy.
It's not important.
It doesn't matter. Hey, everybody. If you are interested in learning more about how you could executive produce an episode, go to patreon.com/totesrecall.
.com?
Nope, just the one.com. And you will find all of the information there, as well as some other hilarious options, including, if you are a wealthy Tracy, an exclusive Totes Recall orb. But I'm not going to get off track, because we are thanking Tracy for executive producing this episode, and we are thanking you for listening to this mid-roll, and we thank you so much if you would like to executive produce an episode. You pick the movie. We spend 8 hours making the podcast. And now back to the show. And we're back. We just watched 2 hours and 1 minute of France absolutely drenched in red and green production design
Indeed.
Merry Christmas.
and charm.
Yeah. That's a color.
That's a color.
It is in this movie. It's part of the palette.
You could even say charm was the 5th Sex in the City character.
You could. This is in France.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
In 2001 is when the movie was made. Beth
Okay.
nailed
Ooh,
it.
who
But
came the closest other than Beth?
Beth came the closest because she was right on it.
But who was also very close?
No prize for second, even though it would have been a tie.
Yeah,
I mean,
didn't I say
really,
2000?
it came out mid-year. Like, by the time we watched it, it was probably 2002.
When we watched it, it was 2026.
Yeah. Because we
Okay.
just watched it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not to date the podcast.
And I don't know if I've ever seen it.
I don't think I have.
I was pretty sure I had, and then 0 parts were memorable to
Yep.
me.
Amazing.
Same experience.
Yeah.
The whole time I was like, this would be an incredible movie to play at a bar in the background.
Sure.
Sure.
Because all the settings are so incredible.
Yeah.
And occasionally there's boobs.
I guess that is good
For
for
a bar.
a bar.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, it's fairly chaste.
Yes.
Yeah.
And anyway, I wasn't too embarrassed to watch it with y'all. I got a little nervous
Oh, okay.
that it might be
Racy?
like very racy. And
Yeah.
then, I don't know, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It might be the most nudity we've seen in a movie together.
That's not true. We watched Starship Troopers.
Was there a lot of nudity in
It was
that?
just that shower scene, right?
Yeah, but they were all nude.
Oh, it was
I
a
don't
bunch of
remember that.
people.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, write in with what movie you think.
Yeah, if you remember a movie we watched that definitely has more nudity than either of those.
You've ever felt uncomfortable with our description of flaccidness, you let us know.
Excuse me?
That's mostly you, Dan.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to the new Game of Thrones show, Massive Flaccid Hog in episode 2. Good job, guys.
We're doing it just like George R.R. would have liked.
That's right.
I think you said Jar Jar.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Massive Jar Jar Hog in episode 2.
Oh no.
He's so flaccid.
This is going great.
All right. Speaking of something else, anything else?
Speaking of good job.
Good job. Yes. We get awards for a summary-based segment.
Sure.
And we always win the 60-second category because our summary is exactly 60 seconds.
Yeah.
And no
if you were
shorter.
picturing 62, it's not.
No.
Let the record show that I'm pretty sure our executive producer is one of the ones from our survey several years ago that was not that keen on this segment.
Well,
Too bad.
too bad. We'll get right to it then.
You paid for the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's another level if you want to dictate the
Which
segments.
segments we do?
If you would like us to compress our rating segment,
Yeah. Yeah, we could do another Patreon tier that's like Studio Head, where you dictate what segments
or
we
we
do.
can just tack it onto the orb. Listen, you buy that orb,
Listen.
I can get right to it.
Sure. Or not at all.
Sounds like Molly's volunteering to do it.
Yeah, great.
Oh,
Dan,
no.
will time.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
I don't remember anything. Okay. All right.
You're fine. You ready?
No.
Okay, perfect. Go.
We open on, a little girl is born. There's a lot of voiceover, and it explains her mother and father meeting, the things people like and do not like, which sounds so much like Severance later. But anyway, we'll get right to it. And we see Amélie grow up. She is an introvert and a dreamer who has essentially never experienced love and is scared of the outside world and has a rich internal life. At some point, her life changes because Lady Di gets killed, and that
30
leads
seconds.
series of events where she begins to help strangers reignite their passions and connect with the world or reconnect with the world. And she does all these experiments externally, but not internally. Meanwhile, she's obsessed with this photo booth and this guy, and he is sort of like her parallel. But they live like 5 miles apart when they're growing up. Anyway, the point is his name is Nino.
10 seconds.
And she brings a bunch of people's lives together, and in the end, she and Nino become friends and lovers. And there's a painter.
Time.
And a grocer. Oh.
Wow.
You wasted your last 5.
No, I was just like, that's kind of what happens,
Yeah,
though.
but
They ride away on a
but
bike.
then you remembered the painter, Mr.
was
Glass,
pretty
and the
important.
grocer, Monsieur
Corleone
Corleone,
down the jaw.
who sucks.
Who sucks? I wrote, my only note was he puts the gross in grocer.
Oh, nice.
Triple high five.
Make that sound cooler.
This is a heavy high five
Heavy
episode.
high five.
Listen, we're back, baby. Check the Patreon. It's been a while. And
That's not how that goes.
#,
stains.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're doing great.
We're doing great. Everything's great. Radio Free Minneapolis. 100%
What's your
Utah.
word?
Yeah, you
Ice
nailed
free.
it.
Oh,
Of
thank you.
course.
Sorry.
Just real quick,
Please.
I don't know, the things I wrote down for the first half.
Okay.
That's the premise of the show, right?
Yeah.
Oscar foreign? Nom, right?
Oh, many noms.
Ooh, many noms.
Yeah, it cleaned up everywhere in Europe. But this was during the time when the Academy was very reluctant to acknowledge
Movies from elsewhere.
movies from elsewhere.
Oh, you mean like outside of the foreign film category?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But within, so it was nominated for 5 Academy Awards, including Best Foreign Language Film
Sure.
and Best Original Screenplay. Also, the film was a major commercial success, grossing $174 million when it only cost $10 million to make, which proves film is an incredible money-making opportunity.
Yes, everyone should do it.
Everyone should do it.
Just take the risk.
Yeah.
You're going to make your money back.
Absolutely worth it.
All you need is $10 million.
Yeah, easy.
We just
Easy.
need to sell 10 orbs.
Yes.
And we
Yep.
can make our first movie.
We can make our own
right.
Amélie.
That's right. We'll make an anomaly for 10 orbs.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Richies, give us some orbs. We'll make you an Amélie.
Yeah.
Beth, update the Patreon page.
Great. Poster had colors. Yeah.
I think you specifically said green, right?
Green. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But also, her skin is so pale that she looks like a
ghost?
doll.
Oh,
or,
that,
yeah.
Is she supposed to look otherworldly?
Yeah.
But
Is she?
Or maybe she is supposed to look like a porcelain doll because she sits upon the shelf in her own life.
I just feel like it doesn't actually reflect the movie that well.
I feel like the screen grab is different than the movie poster.
Okay. Like
That's
her.
very possible.
Okay,
Yeah.
that could be.
Because it is disturbing. Like, no, it is. Like, I
might be
invite
like-
the listener to go look.
Yeah,
It's
it might
just
be
very-
it might even be like a combination of like the image that's on the streaming service and your TV, like your
Yeah.
specific TV's
sure.
like color settings.
Yeah.
Maybe just like washed out her already pretty pale skin,
Yeah.
to be
I
fair.
seem to remember it being like that, though.
I think that's right. I don't think anything's wrong with your TV.
I didn't
Beth.
say it was
And I
wrong.
Thank you, Dan.
appreciate
Wow.
that you host us every
I
recording.
wasn't saying
Wow.
any.
Thanks.
Oh my God.
Somebody appreciates me here.
God. I feel
Travel.
like Mr. Collignon wearing the wrong size slippers.
Oh, yeah, she got him good.
She got him so good.
Travel gnome. Yeah, big time.
Big time travel gnome.
Did Travelocity pay
Yeah, what the fuck?
a
Yeah.
bunch of francs to do that ad campaign?
They should have.
I mean, the gnome looks different.
I thought it was the
I thought it was
same.
You think it's exactly the same?
I thought it looked the same,
winks.
did it not?
I mean,
very
it's
similar.
It's a garden gnome, right there.
How dare
They're not
you?
that different.
Some of them have floppy hats.
Some of us see difference.
Some of them have-
Dan.
It's a classic fake gnome.
Okay.
It's not fake. It's real.
It's very
just
real.
Not living.
Here is like truly what I meant by that. There are imaginary things happening in this movie.
That's true.
She's
Yeah.
not imagining this gnome. It is physically
Yes.
a real
Object.
object.
Yes.
Yeah.
She does have like a weird Philly fanatic friend when she's a child. Imaginary friend.
And I was thinking, is it a real gnome in the sense of the real mythical species?
Yeah, which we will explore in detail when we watch Ernest Scares Stupid.
Oh my gosh! Wow. I did the script is crackerjack. And one of the things I really appreciated about it is that early on it shows Amelie's both extreme introversion and isolation, but it also shows her affinity for messing with people who wrong her or who wrong the world.
Oh, right.
And like in the most brilliant, like her neighbor convinces her that taking pictures has caused an automobile accident that happens to happen. And when she's petrified, and then when she realizes she's been had, she goes up on his roof and
Incredible.
and at key moments is listening to the soccer game, and at key moments messes with the TV reception with determination and accuracy that honestly, like special forces
Admirable.
would be proud to
Yeah,
have.
yeah. Like she doesn't flinch. She's just staring in the middle distance, ready to pull the cord.
Yeah.
And so then later when she messes with the grocer, you're like, yeah, that adds up.
It's incredible. Like, okay, so for context, Mr. Collignon is the grocer nearby who is a jerk. And like, he's mostly just like at first you're kind of like, he just sort of like talks like kind of saucy to her. So you're just like, all right, whatever. He's just like an older dude. But then he's so mean to his employee, his one employee, that you're immediately like, this guy sucks. And then at some point, Amelie has the great idea of the great and completely normal idea of I'm going to copy his key in secret and then go into his apartment and just subtly change things to make him feel uncomfortable and scared of reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it escalates. But it's funny because like she never seeks to like injure him, right? Like it's always just like just making things a little unsettling.
Yeah.
My favorite, which is honestly devious, is that she takes the doorknobs to the bathroom. On the inside, it's like a handle, and on the outside, it's more of a circular knob, and she just switches them around. And he wakes up in the morning and does what he does every morning, just reaches for the handle to open his bathroom, and there's nothing but air. And you know in that moment, like his entire frontal lobe just like short circuited
Yeah.
Oh
for
my
a
gosh.
second.
That's after the alarm went off too early.
Yes.
And then he brushed his teeth with foot cream.
I
Yes.
tell you what, every time this is a big brag for Minnesota, but I have a garage.
Wow.
Yeah. It is though. It is because you scrape off enough snow off of cars and you start to really appreciate it. Anyway, so this is a new and exciting first time in my adult life.
Nice.
You just don't need them in the South as much. Anyway, the point is.
Well, what about where do you put your stuff?
What stuff?
In your South house.
Like when you got too much stuff.
When you got too much stuff, if you don't have a garage, where do you put it?
You just
shed?
Yard?
No, you don't have a shed.
Storage
what about
unit?
like a lawn mower.
Like a riding mower.
Oh, in your basement?
Cross country skis.
You put the riding mower in your basement?
You carry it upstairs every time you.
What about your snowblower?
Or you just launch up the stairs.
Yeah, where do you put all your shovels?
Yeah. Molly.
Yeah, you just
Well, like
have
a
garden supplies in
Big
your
bin
basement.
of baseball gloves and stuff.
Yeah, and it just has doors to the
What else
outside.
goes in a garage?
I mean, in my case, it's a bunch of wood that I have to sort through that was left by the previous owner.
Sure. Yeah, old paint cans so they can light your car on fire.
That. Oh yeah. Oh
I'll
yeah.
tell you what, if you ever buy a house,
Everybody looked at me. That did happen to me.
That did happen. That was terrible.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
My car wasn't even in the garage. It was across from the garage.
And yet.
And yet it started on fire.
And they weren't your paint cans either.
Nope.
No.
And
Nope.
that's why garages are dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You're bragging that you have
point
one.
is, I'm bragging that I have one, but it is so automatic for me now. When I walk in, I don't even look. I just reach up and touch the button
Nice.
that opens up the garage door.
That is a brag.
And every time I do it, I'm like, someday there's going to be a spider on there.
Oh, sure.
You know, I
Yeah.
really need to break this habit, but it's that automatic kind of thing that.
Totally.
I mean, you're in Minnesota though, so like the spider's not going to kill you or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's going to be all,
It's going to be kind of gross.
Will
But
you
that's
even
a
know
good
that
point.
it's there?
I mean, she will once it's on her hand and gives her spider powers.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't know about the, like, on average, 2 spiders you eat a year that crawl in your mouth while you're asleep.
That's not true.
Okay.
Is it?
I heard it from someone once.
I heard it from a 10-year-old kid when I was 10 years old.
Nice.
Well-
I did have an ant crawl in my eye.
Oh,
That is real.
so
That's-
uncomfortable.
That's wild.
I
On
told
your
my
eye?
optometrist.
Were you on the
this.
ground? Like, how did this happen?
No, it was a summer day and I was just walking outside and I came inside and my eyelid felt a little weird and I went to like examine if I had something in my eye and I pulled my eyelid wide open and
it walking around?
underneath was a very small ant,
Sure.
the little ones, just walking around in there.
No.
And
you.
like a ding dang idiot, I just kind of forced it. Like, thank God I forced it against my inner eyelid and not my actual eyeball because you can really mess up your eyes, you guys.
Yeah, I've heard
But
that.
but it fought for its life,
Oh,
and I fought against it, and I got it out. But I look back on that, and I'm like, I could have really done some damage.
that's
But it just flew in. You know,
Yeah.
there's bugs flying around all the time outside.
There are bugs outside all the time.
breaking news. Folks, there are bugs outside all the time.
Not as much as they used to due to the huge drop in biodiversity.
That's right. Save the bees.
Save the bees.
But only some of them.
Some of the bees?
Some of the bees are bad.
B for bad.
Guys,
What
Yes,
about
all
those bees
bees.
that were all going to come kill us?
The Africanized bees?
Yeah.
The ones that we labeled Africanized because we're racist as
These are
shit?
racist and terrible people.
it's too cold up here right now
Yeah, we can't get them. We got emerald ash borer
for now.
from Asia.
Emerald age boar.
Did you know that earthworms are not native to our soil?
What?
Yeah, I did know
They
that.
came from Europe.
What?
Yeah, they're
Somebody was like, I'm going to bring over some worms. No, it was probably in a
It
plant.
was just in a plant or
What was
whatever.
making the soil good?
That's a great question. That was the follow-up question that I heard at the planetarium just the other day. And the answer is there's all kinds of stuff in the soil, but not earthworm.
nematodes or whatever they're called.
I don't
right?
know, just
little,
other
little
stuff.
goobers.
Yep.
little goobers.
Yeah.
We are doing great.
Speaking of transportation, back when we were talking about garages.
Incredible retroactive segue.
Amelie does not have a scooter.
No.
no.
There is kind of a motorized bicycle, but I think it's the guys.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, right?
So she rides it at the end.
Yeah, it's definitely not what I was picturing at all.
You're picturing a full Vespa
Full
style.
Vespa ass
Sure,
with
sure,
like
sure,
a
sure.
matching helmet
Yeah,
and
yeah,
no
yeah.
helmets at all. Very dangerous.
Indeed.
I was like, I almost made a bet, and I should have, that it was going to drive you nuts that there were not going to be any helmets.
Yeah. I'm a big helmet nerd. Mm-hmm. So I care about brains.
Do you wish you would have said, speaking of segues?
Oh, damn.
Talk about retroactive good ideas.
Yeah, that's why she's the brains of the operation.
That's right.
Because she wears a helmet.
That's right, at all times.
Gotta protect
all
your noggin.
times.
That's the moneymaker.
Yeah, she has huge headphones to go over the helmet.
That's the end of my notes. Oh, love, sex, fourth wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
All that happened. Not as much sex as I thought.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it was
There's like a whole
more sex than I
montage of people
remember.
coming.
Yeah.
15.
And there's
nice.
he works in a sex shop.
That's true.
Oh,
I forgot about that as well.
I mean, I definitely have seen this movie, and they were definitely like little snippets throughout the movie. And it's like, oh yes, I remember this particular moment. Still did not remember anything about the plot, any of the other characters.
Yeah. It's a love story.
Sure.
I wasn't that invested in it.
I mean, neither was she
But
in
it was
some
also
ways.
a mystery.
Yeah.
It
Oh.
was a low-key mystery.
I also don't know that it's so much about the love story as it is a self-discovery
Yes.
story.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Like the fact that she falls in love more proves that she's been willing to put herself out there than it does that love is
That I can get aboard. It's not much like she just found the love of her life.
Yeah,
like
he's
most
more-
rom-coms. It's more like, hey, she found a guy that's fun. To
He's
hang
like
out with and
he's
put
like an
herself out.
instigator for her to like push her boundaries. a
Okay,
little.
so they're definitely gonna break up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I think they did a pretty persuasive job of,
Although they're both shy, so
well,
they might cling on to each other for dear life.
Yeah.
yeah,
Too afraid to break up.
Yeah.
that's true. And I don't think it gave an overly rosy picture of love at all.
No.
So I
Yeah.
guess that would be a really natural idea of breaking up, because almost nobody falls in love for any length of time.
Yeah, that is interesting. They have a few plot points of all the people she's kind of like nudging around, like a little fairy creature.
Yeah.
She's like a little puck coming
Like a
into the
little
woods.
gnome.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And there are a couple where it seems like with how movies work, it's like, oh, she's just like nudging these people like a little Cupid, and they're going to get together, and like she does, but then it's like, oh, well, that didn't actually go anywhere. Like they're not actually compatible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
But-
she matches up Creep Supreme
Yeah.
of the movie. I think I feel confident in saying that.
I'd say so.
Oh, the bar. The guy who's kind of
He's like kind of stalking his ex.
yeah.
Very kind of stalking. He's absolutely
full on
stalking her.
stalking. Yeah, he's like taking tape
But like
recorders every time she talks.
I
to
guess
someone.
in my head I thought of it as kind of stalking just because it's like it's only in one location.
yeah,
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I see. What
and
you're
I guess
saying.
it's not sneaky at all.
I feel like we
It's
should
very overt.
clarify for the listener.
Yes.
This is separate from the gross grocer.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
is so at the place where she works, the Two Windmills Cafe,
Cute.
which I think is real.
Okay.
Is that sort of like a Moulin Rouge thing?
Oh, because that has a windmill.
Yeah,
Oh,
Not only have one.
French.
I don't know.
anyway,
Are windmills French?
No, they're
Dutch.
Dutch.
Here's the thing.
Lots of people
She
got
works
windmills.
as a waitress at the Two Windmills Cafe.
Yeah,
And she's there with her coworkers, and all of them have cute storylines
Yeah.
that hint at love and hint at lives lived with and without it. And she's perfectly content to just live in that world
Yes.
until she gets pushed out of it by discovering a box hidden in the wall, which begins the first of mysteries that leads her to do good deeds and to try to push people around. But also at the windmill, there is a creep supreme
yep.
with a recorder who is jealous
Yeah.
and obsessed with his ex. And he's been going there for 2 months, even though they've been broken up for 2 months.
Yeah.
Wild.
His ex is also an employee at Two Windmills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Amélie gets inspired at some point to get him interested in another very sad person, Georgette, the cigarette counter.
Yeah. Which like
Just tobacconist.
France, baby.
Yeah, right?
Just a cigarette counter in the bar.
yeah.
Yep.
Incredible stuff.
But I mean, in some ways it does show, like she comes back to life,
Yes.
right? And she has a they have sex in the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, he's a creep, but like that dude could lay some pipe.
Yeah.
Is what we learned.
Yeah, he dicks down
Yeah.
for sure.
So they both do come back to life, but then he returns to his creep
old
ways
self.
almost immediately.
Yes.
And she returns to herself almost immediately. So yeah, okay, I agree with you. They're going to break up. I think that is the moral of the story is that love can awaken you, but it doesn't mean it's permanent.
It's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's real energized by pranking and just kinda scheming.
Yeah.
Both.
Oh, that's right. She calls them her schematics. Stratagems.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and Mr. Glass, the painter.
Who, if you're curious, yes, it is the exact same premise as Mr. Glass from the M. Night Shyamalan movie, but he's a painter who's nice, not a weird supervillain comic book shop owner.
Yeah. And he's a little bit like he feels like a mentor figure in a way. Like
absolutely.
He's keeping her on track.
Yes, he's using the analogy of one of the subjects of his painting that he paints every year, and it has been 20 years. He's copied a Renoir painting, and he talks about when they first start to get to know each other. He talks about how he's very challenged by like this one girl's in the center of the painting, like to get her
Gaze.
correctly. Yeah. And so they start discussing like her inner life, the subject of this painting, and then he kind of uses it as like a way to kind of needle her.
And then she's also needling him
Indeed.
with video, charming video.
I don't get that. He's into the Tour de France.
She's basically, I think, trying to, because he's, he has his camera and he just points it at a clock.
Yeah.
Right. So then she's like, the only thing he's watching on TV is the clock across the street. So she's essentially like taping all this other stuff off of the TV to just sort of like give him access to the outside world again. Because he's basically trapped. I mean, he's essentially homebound because of his condition.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I interpreted that.
Okay.
Yeah, that she's nudging him to think about the outside world and take in joy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because otherwise, it's the same painting every year.
Same painting every year, and his only interactions are with Amélie and the grocer's delivery boy.
Yep.
Who brings him
Lucien,
yeah.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Who's
and
so
cool.
charming and adorable. Yeah. Who brings him like
fancy food disguised as normal food.
Yes, which at first I was like, is he smuggling stuff in, or is this just like a little game he plays with Mr. Glass?
I don't know.
He's so innocent, but I think also Mr. Glass recognizes that he's an artist.
Yeah, he's like, he trains him.
Yeah,
he mentors him.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was interesting because he also has his own painting of that scene, the Renoir painting. I can't say that. I said painting weird.
Oh,
painting.
Painting.
Renoir painting. Anyway,
yes.
But I thought his style was cool and interesting too. I think it was supposed to look kind of elementary or something like that, but
I mean, different. Cool. I don't know if it was supposed to be like, I guess it was supposed to look simpler, but like not in a disparaging way.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a paint by numbers version. And he was just copying over the colors.
Oh, I didn't.
My take was that was his first pass and that he was adding in detail over time.
Yeah, because he first had all those still lifes.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I don't really enjoy these. Mm-hmm. And then he
he looks at fruit all day.
Exactly. And fruit is associated with Mr. Cullen,
the grocer.
The bastard.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wrote down, I want to see if any of you agree with me. I wrote down that at least in the beginning of the movie, when Amelie's just sort of like wandering around like the tinted hues of Paris, and also just like her bone structure, that she has a very Keanu in the Matrix vibe.
Oh, sure.
But like whimsical rather than just like completely detached from corporate life.
Yeah.
And dead inside.
Just kind of like blank and beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Stan, exactly.
I wouldn't say blank, but I get where you're going. She does feel, yes.
She is
She's not yet been developed as a character, right? So she starts out, and then she does get more interesting. As
almost like figure you're building in a painting.
Adding in the layers.
That's right.
Wow.
Wow. Cracker Jack
Movie
script.
is so deep.
Yeah, and her hair looks great.
Hair looks
Oh.
great. She has
So
great
good.
hair,
I
great
started
clothes.
to cut bangs as we were.
Oh, I
watching.
know.
Yeah, no, I only got so far.
Yeah, half bangs.
But it's like almost a long pixie.
Yeah.
Do you like that as I cut bangs?
Yeah, I like that better.
Great.
All right.
I'm cutting bangs.
Yeah.
Call
Cutting
me-
a bang.
Yeah,
How's that?
Oh boy.
I'm a real bangsy.
Oh my God. I hate
God.
this.
Oh, this is awful. Back to the movie.
Okay. Speaking
Insight.
of interesting art,
Okay.
this movie, specifically Amelie's apartment, is chock full of it.
Yeah.
She has some of the most incredible paintings of dogs I've ever seen.
So good. I like literally looked it up. I was like, how do I get these prints for my house?
She has a lamp that is a large pig gentleman holding a parasol, and it's incredible.
Yeah. And those come to life at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Via the magic of computer generated imagery.
Oh, I thought it was imagination.
I mean, in the movie, it's imagination.
Okay.
But in our world,
You
our
have-
sad, boring world.
You have to dream it to make it true.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you dream it, you can make it true.
Yep.
Don't-
That's the phrase.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
Those were not the right amount for me.
Speak on this.
There was like too middle amount of CGI dreamy stuff.
So you wanted it to go harder or just do it like once?
Yeah, because like every time it happened, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is the world we see." We see her imagination, but it wasn't enough. It was like in The Holiday where they do the movie thing,
the
like
trailer
not enough.
thingy.
I thought it
Yeah.
was. I really liked it because they weren't all animated, right? One of them is just if they were in the basement of every home, a comeback artist
Oh, yeah, that
who would
guy was
feed you a
awesome.
line, and it was like at least an artichoke has a heart.
Okay, that just confused me because I thought it was a real guy. I was
No.
supposed to recognize.
No, it's a. Yeah, so I feel like her life is
It's like a
rich.
fake gnome.
Yeah.
I feel like it was the perfect amount. Because, there were the animated things, and then there were things like that where she was like envisioning them, or like when she was sitting and watching TV and she was seeing herself
The
in
narration.
the movies.
And the magical realism of being able to see through her clothes and see the key or see her heart beating.
There's a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like the holiday was like 2 times or something.
Yeah,
They
no.
did a
It was
weird-
too
was
many.
better
It
than
was
The
like
Holiday.
4 times, but weirdly paced.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I think they did. I don't know. I'm about to sound very weird. Not weird. I'm about to sound.
French.
No, I'm about to
Hoity-toity.
sound like your college roommate who was like, dude, have you ever really looked at your hand?
Oh, we're ripping bongs.
Oh yeah.
It just in that, like, it's an insight that's not really an insight.
Sure.
But I will say I was a very imaginative child.
Big same.
I continue to have a huge imagination that I apply to the most boring stuff. And so there's a moment in the movie where she's like, either he's not here, either because he didn't get my note or because, and it starts on this path of everything that has happened to him,
Yeah.
which would honestly take a month
Yes.
of things to happen,
Yeah.
you know, and it's been like 7 minutes.
Yeah, it starts with a robbery and ends with him living in like Tajikistan.
Yeah.
With
And
just to
drinking
go-
tea.
Eating borscht.
Eating borscht.
borscht.
Eating borscht,
Which I can get
and
on
she's
board
mad
with.
by that point, right? And
Yeah.
I was like, I feel seen, and I don't know.
Sure. Like I have anxiety too.
That's what I was like, is anxiety the same as being imaginative?
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Like I've definitely sat for a while and thought like, how am I going to get my wife and I off heroin? We've never been on it,
sure.
but like, if that happens and we're both like deep into
Yeah.
heroin, how am I going to get us out?
That's okay. One, that's awesome. I once had an experience where I was like really sick, and my wife, no big deal, Borat, King Browser.
Yep. That's the one.
That's the
I
one.
love the obligatory bit, the
That
mumbled.
that barely makes sense even to me at this point. But there was definitely a time where I was like really sick, and I can't remember if she was going to get me like something to eat, like soup, or if she's going to get me like some like we just didn't have like any medicine in the house. But there's definitely a point in my like feverish state where in my head I'm like, she's been gone too long,
Yeah.
and I immediately was just like, what has happened? Was she in a car accident? like what, but at the same time, I'm just like, but I can't move because I'm too sick. If I leave this bed, I will just fall over.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm trapped.
Fever brain's wild.
It's wild shit, man.
I was a teen once and I thought the government
same.
was tracking me through my mucus when I was sick.
Oh, no.
And I like whispered it to my mom.
Oh, boy. How'd your mom take it? She chill?
She put me in a cold bath to get my fever down.
That's smart. That was a good move.
Yeah.
Good job, Mom.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Dan.
Yeah.
If they were to pull it back and only do one moment of magical realism, would it have been when that mustache guy who was 4 pictures of himself was talking to each other?
Incredible.
Love mustache
That guy
guy
ruled.
I think now that you've laid it all out there, it wasn't the wrong amount. I was just confused by some of it. So
Sure.
the pacing was off for me. Like
Yeah.
I was also didn't know what was happening when she was watching TV
Yeah.
and imagining that was her life.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm going to give you a little credit here.
Yeah.
It's not in English. She doesn't show up right away in that scene where she's watching TV. Like it is just sort of like a narration that then she sort of is subtly inserted into.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's a me problem.
okay.
I didn't mean to put this in the same category as the holiday.
No, that's okay. We all understand.
No one deserves that.
We just want to make it clear it's not the holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the holiday.
No.
Guys, no one goes on a holiday except for the gnome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was so great. I
So
love that little
fun.
epiphany of just before it's revealed, realizing that's the flight attendant
Yes.
who she's been caring for the cat.
Who I had completely forgotten was a character.
And of course,
What a
it's
joy.
not her cat. It's the flight attendant's cat.
Oh,
I would start to forget. I was like, oh, yeah, she has a cat. No, she doesn't. She just takes care of it.
Right. That's why she was like, get off the roof.
Yeah.
Get back in the apartment.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't
Even
know
the
about
cat
that
was
character.
charming.
That cat was such a good
So-
cat. Oh my
such a good
God.
Great cat.
I like when it was like, I like when she finally started smooching Mr. Man and the cat was already over it. Like there's just a shot of the cat just like hanging out while they're kissing. And it, like the cat just kind of like
Yeah, pets have no respect for.
smooching.
I feel like
It's true.
they saw the cat, and the cat has very green eyes, and they were like, "This is the cat."
Our movie is very
and then
green.
they didn't have a moment to put that cat footage in,
Right.
and they were like, "Cat reaction shot."
Nice.
No, I'm sure there's a meaning behind it.
I read that cat in a very different way.
Please.
Ooh.
Because cats, when they want to express affection,
Oh, the slow blink.
they'll
Yes.
slow
It
blink.
did
and
do a slow blink.
Yes.
I
and
did
so
take
I think
it as
was like,
affection.
oh, love.
I
Yeah.
see. That's
Yeah.
fair.
So they
I
trust
don't have
you.
a cat. And I've never had a cat. So I might be coming at this from a naive place.
Yeah.
They close their eyes because they trust you not to kill them in that instant when they can't see.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Whereas dogs will break eye contact to show you they respect you. Because I guess in the same way, they're like, you're probably not going to kill me, but it's okay if you do. I guess is what that means.
I'll make it easy if you try.
You know,
Here's
I
my
went
soft
to a
belly.
petting zoo that had sheep and goats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I asked somebody who worked there, I was like, what's the difference in personality for the animals? And she's like, well, you'll notice that goats are kind of like dogs. Like there are a lot of them out and they're very eager for you to pet them.
Yeah.
It's like, but sheep are cats. And it's true. There was like one sheep that was willing to be pet by all these grubby little
Yeah.
children. So, you know, that's information.
There's a
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
video out there of a young goat or a very small goat. It's unclear to me because I don't know enough about goats, but it's just like constantly like essentially trying to headbutt this guy, but like it's only like it's not even as tall as his knee. So it just kind of keeps like coming at his leg and he just kind of like gently like, oh, okay. And like pushes out of it. And then it just like keeps coming and coming at his leg. It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
Goats are fun.
Goats are fun. Hey, good on you, goats.
Good job, goats. Way to climb on stuff.
Perhaps you are the greatest.
Standing on top of cows or whatever.
Or like on the like thinnest of rocks.
That's amazing.
Incredible. Goats are great, guys.
Yeah.
We've been underestimating them for a long time.
Yeah,
They
same.
have been.
We as a society.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also want to say this about the color palette. It was absolutely drenched in that shade of green that's like the blown glass green or that smoke glass green
Yes.
with
Absinthe.
is that absinthe?
I don't know.
Anyway, and then like a
Moulin
deep
Rouge.
red.
Stop it.
So it didn't feel like as Christmassy as maybe what I'm describing.
Totally.
Yeah.
very occasionally there would be a pop of blue.
Like
And
a
it
cobalt blue.
Yeah, cobalt, deep blue. And at one
You're
point, it's
welcome.
when she's literally rewriting the love story of the concierge in her building,
Yes.
taking bits of her husband's letters and cutting them up and making the paper age, etc. And I was so relieved to see it.
The blue?
I was like, I bet it's because that lamp is important, but honestly, I am so excited to give my eyes a break from these two very saturated, gorgeous colors. But it was a lot.
It was a lot.
There's a painting that's that color blue at the MoMA, and it's like just kind of a happy, like you just feel happy when you see that color.
And it's like, it's very hard pigment to get.
Yeah.
Very expensive. So, so the painter who painted an entirely blue canvas was like mind blowing because it was, there you go.
Because it was expensive?
Yeah, it was expensive and just not used like in excess that way. Like the color was the point.
Because it's such a
Makes you feel good.
choice to like shove that much of that pigment onto one piece of art, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Art.
TIL.
I tell you what, if you ever have a kid,
Yeah.
you go to the library,
Yeah.
check out the the nonfiction section for kids.
Yeah.
They got really good books in there. When I was growing up, they were all dumb. They were all like, here's what an earthworm looks like.
Dude, same.
Now it's like, here's a very entertaining story about all of these different artists.
Although it was honestly cool to learn what an earthworm looks like.
Yeah, you can chop them in half and you get two.
Yeah, it's wild.
Did you know that they're not native to the United
I
States?
just heard
That
that.
is wild.
Well, what made the anyway, I won't.
Well, thank you, Tracy. Obviously, we've got a lot of thoughts about this movie.
Clearly.
You probably do too.
Oh, I wonder.
I also wonder this.
I also.
Tracy did actually share with us why she chose this movie.
How convenient.
Here's what she said.
Please.
I picked this because I thought it would be fun to relive this film with you all, and I am curious to know if you have any memories of this movie. This might have been one of the first foreign films I remember choosing to see on my own, and it has been a really long time since I've seen it. In my mind, everyone watched it when it came out, but I assume that isn't true and is a skewed perspective because my best friend and I probably watched it to feel cultured. Ha! I also took French in high school, so all of my friends in class saw it. I remember being very charmed by the quirky character of Amélie, and the movie felt very different from other movies I had seen up to this point. I had no idea what to expect going into the film and remember feeling like the movie was a little bonkers. Little did I know at the time that this is not uncommon in French movies. Watch Smoking Causes Coughing sometime.
Watch what?
Smoking causes coughing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My main memories of this film were the way her mother dies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The prank she plays on the man in the market.
Yeah.
And the postcard she sends to her dad with his garden gnome traveling the world. I know there is a romance, but it didn't really stick out to me as a memorable part of the film. I know it was nominated for several Academy Awards at the time, so it wasn't an unknown, but I am curious if you all have seen it before and what you thought. I am pretty sure one of the characters is a creep supreme,
Yes.
but hopefully it holds up generally well apart from that.
Yeah.
Generally well apart from that. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy the experience, even if you end up not liking the film.
Aw.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
Oh, and we
Already
appreciate you.
Bracing for disappointment.
Tracy.
Oh, Tracy.
Adorable.
That is really cool.
Charming.
The mom does
yes.
die. We had guessed, like, is it going to be light? Oh, it's French. There'll be some darkness.
Indeed,
and
there
yeah,
was.
someone from Quebec throws himself off the top of Notre Dame, and
Yes.
kills
Lands on
Amelie's
her mother. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the irony.
Indeed.
And that is the second mention of self-harm in that, because the fish is also jumping out of the
right.
bowl.
Her suicidal goldfish.
Yeah.
Who is liberated into the river and is probably fine.
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
And it'll
dear.
grow real big.
he's cool.
Yeah. He's
He's
cool.
a shark now. That's how it works,
That's
right?
how it works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, all fish are sharks if in big enough pond.
Oh, okay. All fish are sharks.
If you dream, you can make it true.
All fish are sharks. Goats are dogs. Sheep are cats.
That's right.
That's what we're learning this episode. Speaking of fun facts, Dan, real quick before I forget, I had a fun fact for you about the love interest.
Yes.
The guy who's like, he collects the photos and Amelie's fascinated about him.
Yep.
That actor is the guy in The Fifth Element who has a hat that is a picture of Bruce Willis's apartment that is trying to steal money from him.
Oh.
Give me the cash.
Yeah.
That's the same guy.
That's great.
Oh.
Isn't that wild?
That is. It's a deep cut.
That's
Hey.
great.
Yeah.
Fifth Element coming up all the time.
Hey.
Shout out to the Kazakhstani
What?
ice skater who won the Olympics dancing to the song from Fifth Element in the opera scene,
Nice.
Oh.
apparently by a Kazakh singer.
Oh,
That's
neat.
so cool. I had no idea.
Yeah, now you know.
Fun facts abound in
Fun
this
facts
episode.
abound. From Tracy's note, thank you, great stuff. And
Y'all,
Molly's,
we have officially entered Dan Midnight.
I'm going to make a great point.
Yeah, here we go.
I'm just giving credit where credit's due.
He's ramping up.
I think I was coming into this a little disappointed in it, and I think that was my American framing of it, and I was focused on like, oh, this is a love story, but it didn't do a good job of that. But I think the love story is just like you were saying, Molly. It's just an aspect. It's just an equal part to all the other things of like her making strides in living life a little more fully in the world.
And overcoming terrifying inhibition.
Yeah.
There are so many opportunities for her to do something that seems very simple from the outside,
Yeah.
but she is overwhelmed.
Very relatable.
Cannot do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
and
like,
not a lot of weight given to it, but like her childhood was obviously very traumatic,
Yes.
right? Her dad never touched her except to give her a physical,
He was a doctor.
and he was a doctor. And then that's when her heart would beat fast because she wanted affection from her parent,
Yep.
like a normal child. But he thought she had a heart problem, so it kept her home. So she was like shut in her whole life and given no affection.
And they never traveled. They wanted to travel, he and his wife, but because of her heart condition that he had made up by being so ice cold. What was it? She was raised between a rock and an iceberg. I forget what it was. There was a great turn of phrase of like what her parents were like. He's the iceberg. I forget what her mom was. Her mom was very anxious. She
Yes.
had nerves.
Yeah.
She was very anxious.
Yes. So, but yeah, there is like a lot of brutality. Like I think about, this is true in a lot of comedies too, where you have such dark undertones to counter the brightness. But yeah, like that dude works in a sex shop and as a creepy skeleton. The love interest also works as a creepy skeleton. And we didn't even get to that part.
No.
Yep.
He's a skeleton in
This is
a
monster
An
tunnel.
affair.
Monster tunnel
Monster
thing.
tunnel.
Or he
ghost
like
train.
caresses people's faces. Does he
moans
do that
at
to
them.
everybody,
I
or
don't
did he
think so.
clock
That's
on
what
and
I was
like,
trying to figure out.
I'm gonna get mine.
I don't know. It was weird. I
either.
think my guess is normally what people do is they scream and shrink away.
Oh, so he was trying to like,
But I think he was just like,
provoke her
what's
more.
going to happen?
Yeah.
But it was intriguing, but it's also a little harassing, but also I don't know. It was confusing
yeah.
Did he?
or complex.
Wow.
No, let's try again.
Nice.
Heavy high fives. Did he clock her out in front of the photo booth? Like they were old neighborhood mates, not classmates, but they knew each other as kids, right? Or was
No.
that just backstory that only the narrator knew?
It's only the narrator knew. And I think the point is that they're like a mirror image of each
Yeah.
other. He's
Okay.
the boy version of her
Sure.
who has an imaginative life because he had such a terrible childhood. But
Because
he's not
everybody,
the marbles guy.
he's not.
Because he
He's
lived
not.
like 5 miles away from her.
He also grew up completely introverted, and the two of them, they have them staring out of the same.
Yeah, why did everybody pick on
window.
that kid? I thought it's because he won all the marbles.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the original kid that she begins her journey with and reunites this now man who had lost his childhood treasures.
Yes.
Everything comes flooding back to him, including the memory
Of when he won all the marbles.
of when he won all the marbles, but much like a metaphor about life.
Whoa.
He was not able to seize all of the marbles. And the more he kept trying to fill his pockets, he got in trouble. And at the moment when he also got physically harmed by a pinch to the ear.
Yeah.
His pocket rips open. So in winning all the marbles, he lost everything.
Whoa.
The irony. I think so. I don't know. That Alanis Morissette
I thought
song
all the
confuses me.
kids beat him up because he took all their marbles.
No.
Why did all the kids hate the love interest then?
Because I think just because he was bullied as a kid. That's all.
She didn't have any friends and he had too many.
He was surrounded by too many people is how I phrased it.
That's why he became introverted. Because people were terrible to him.
People were mean and shoved his butt into a garbage can.
But if you can imagine if Amélie had been there, she would have really psychologically messed with them.
She would have destroyed those
later,
kids.
much
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
After he'd already been
She would have home
traumatized.
alone that school.
Yeah.
One of the things, okay, so the reason that she doesn't just ask him on a date is because she's so terrified. But to me, the way that she is trying to get closer to him is so much more vulnerable than, I mean, she's like putting up like posters and doing like, and like setting up all these like scenarios where she can like leave him notes and stuff.
Yeah.
Because then she doesn't have to actually meet him. She can hold on to the dream, right?
Yeah,
There's like a couple lines in there
Yeah,
of like
I think so.
Keep
Yeah.
kicking it down
sustaining the
road.
dream.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And so, yeah, but she like wants to get close, but she doesn't want to.
But also, like, I mean, she ends up having her midriff like pasted all over
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Anyway, to me, I'm like, you can just be like, hey, I noticed you.
Yeah. Which I did appreciate that one scene in the Two Windmills where like she set up this whole thing where it's like, okay, and now he's going to turn around and talk to me. And then like he turns around and he has the picture of her that she made
Yeah.
that has the instructions of when to meet. And he's like, is this you? And she kind of just like freezes. And then he's like, this is you.
Yeah.
And then she just turns around and walks away.
Yeah.
And that was sort of I think that was a nice, I like that moment because that showed just like, oh no, like legitimately, like she is like incredibly anxious and introverted about this whole thing as much as she's like having a good time creating this game. Like once she's actually confronted with the end of the game, she panics.
She can't. And so then you have that comparison with at the end, she's built up this whole thing where she's making plum cake and he's going to come in and he's going to bring the plums. And like, she has this whole imagination about it. And when she actually does have the moment where he comes in, she doesn't run away finally for the first time. But I also love, speaking of magical realism, the moment where after he leaves the cafe that you were just describing, Dan, where she literally turns to water and is like a flood on the floor. I was like, I felt that. Like I had a huge crush on this guy.
Here we go.
When I was a freshman in high school. He's a drummer. Even his name is cool, but I can't say it because I'm still so embarrassed. And I'm afraid
McKenzie.
he might listen to it. Drums McKenzie was something. Anyway.
Hair curtains?
What?
Hair curtains?
This is Dave Grohl.
Oh, shit.
I can't say.
Oh, okay.
I can't say. No, it wasn't, but he was extremely handsome. Think like.
Sounds like Dave Grohl.
Kind of Keanu handsome with like long hair. It was like long,
Wick?
dark,
He was wicking
slick
it?
hair.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he was beautiful and kind.
Oh,
wow.
And I was so shy and I was on crutches and all of us freshmen were so shy around him and he was so friendly. And I think he thought we were all just really weird.
Sure.
But there was a moment where I was like hobbling up towards the front door and there were a couple of like acquaintances around me and they saw him, went stone silent and like just scurried in the door. And I'm still like in crutches and he like held the door open for me. And he was like, oh, I'll hold the door open for you if your friends are, And at one point he came up and tried to talk to me at my locker and I basically
Molly.
turned into a puddle on the floor. I could not handle it.
Wow.
I absolutely could not. And I think the only difference is like between that version of me and me now is like many life experiences. And for Amélie, this is her first. Like she has grown up completely devoid of any opportunity to even have a crush.
Yeah.
So yeah, it made sense. Y'all have crushed that hard, right?
Oh,
Your
yeah.
heart starts beating and your hands sweat and you feel sick.
I was a very shy boy, and then I had to go to high school. I've been there.
Do you know about this? Anybody out there ever had what they call it a crush?
Oh, interesting.
I don't know about that.
Really?
No, I know about crushes.
Okay.
Yeah, because people were crushing on him all the time
Yeah, so
because he was so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
That was cool, holding the door and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were a big, tough man.
Yeah, it's strong.
Oh my God.
Sports.
I ran into him years later and I still
McKenzie?
like hid. Yeah. It was at a music store and he was working
Oh,
there.
so cool.
So cool.
And I
How
was
was his
just
hair,
like,
though?
I like hid behind a thing of music and I was like a, one of those spinning racks of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
magazines, but it was like sheet music. And I was like, Molly, you have got, you are in your 20s. You have got to pull it together. And I came around the other side and made small talk. And my hands are sweating.
Just talking
my
about
palms
it?
are sweating just thinking
Yeah.
about it. But I made it through.
How was his hair at that point?
Oh my God.
Still good?
It's so beautiful.
Oh, drums.
Oh, we love your drums.
Dan doesn't. He's tired. He's ready to move on.
Something else we love
There
are
you
our
go.
fans who post Q's and C's on Discord, our text-based chat platform.
Hey, Dan. How would we get to Discord if we wanted to join?
It's free to join as long as you are a paying patron
Great.
at patreon.com/totesrecall.com.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you. Very helpful.
You don't have to write that second .com.
There's never a second.com. I worry about this segment every time we record because Dan has basically fallen asleep like 10 minutes ago. And it's also the time we're trying to tell people how much we appreciate them writing in.
Sure.
So just know
Yeah.
where Dan's voice may not convey it, he is so excited right now.
He's thrilled.
Yeah.
He's a big, tough guy.
I'm a big tough
Who's sports.
All right. Kola Shaka Khans asks, is Amélie the original manic pixie dream girl? Or does she not qualify because she is the main character and the focus of the story?
She's also not manic.
Yeah.
True.
I can see the line between her and manic
Agreed.
pixie dream girl, but I don't think she is.
I
one.
feel like she was maybe... I feel like a lot of the Manic Pixie Dream Girls would have this poster in their room, right? And would be inspired by her look.
Yeah.
More than, not really her vibe, but just her look,
Yeah.
right?
I still don't really get what a manic pixie dream girl is.
Natalie Portman and Garden
There,
State.
that I was just going to say.
I didn't see that movie.
Good on you.
It's other person in that other one that's basically like Garden State.
Got it.
From that Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, that's what
one
I'm thinking of.
With the picture. Is that Kirsten Dunst?
Oh, maybe. Then there's the one with Paul Dano, maybe, that's making fun of those movies.
It's
Anyway.
We'll find you a reel.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's like,
I'll just look it up later.
Or just look it up later.
like we could have tried to explain. That's fine.
You want to go to bed.
I do. How reliable is knowing Proverbs as a screener question for finding a good partner?
I forgot about that part.
I don't think it's very reliable.
I do question her methods.
Yeah. But follow up, which Proverbs would you need a potential partner to know?
Oh.
Probably.
Probably if you dream it, you can.
You can make it happen?
Yeah.
I assume, Dan, you'd want them to know about the European thing.
If you're rushing in the hallway.
Yeah.
What are you in the bathroom?
Yep.
European?
Yeah.
Yep.
Penny saved is a penny earned.
Sure.
I don't know.
Billionaires are terrible lovers.
Terrible lovers.
I would probably demand to know if they understood some of the ones that used to baffle me. Like you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Really bothered me because eating it is kind of having it.
Yeah.
Because it didn't occur to me that you would keep cake.
Yeah.
I don't
Right?
understand that one. Do you understand that one now?
Now I
Because I
get it.
still
Yeah,
don't.
lay it
You
lay it
can't,
out for us.
Keep it.
Lay it out for the
and-
listeners who are dumb, not Dan and I.
Yeah. The dummies.
Yeah, you can't hold on to it and eat it. You have to make a choice.
Like you can't enjoy it while you can't hold on it, but also actually get the enjoyment out of it.
It should be keep then, not have.
That is where language is weird.
Yeah.
That's where language.
Or
Language is
also
weird,
a stitch in
isn't
time
it?
saves 9. I always thought because I loved A Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah.
A stitch in time I thought was like time and cosmos related.
Yeah.
Not like if you mend your sock now, it will save you many more stitches in the future, which doesn't rhyme.
No.
But would make more sense.
So in time means like in the present?
It means like A stitch
in the
now
Yeah.
in time will save you
Oh, I see.
9 stitches
I
later.
see. So the stitch is in no way related to the time. It's just saying that a stitch
The stitch is
Now.
happening now.
the implied now of the stitch
Yeah.
in time
Yeah,
will have saved you those extra stitches.
exactly.
Yeah,
9
it's
times
more
the work.
a
Beth?
stitch.
I never understood, or I had never heard that phrase before until I was in high school. In my textbook, when they were talking about the Supreme Court,
Oh.
they were talking about how there are 9 justices, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so that was the heading of the thing about the 9 justices.
Stitch
Was
in
a
time?
stitch in time?
Yeah, and so I thought it was
Who's
like,
the stitch?
well, that's what I had never heard that phrase before. So I was like, I spent a long time trying to figure out what that meant.
Yeah.
Like I didn't understand
How could you not?
what that was trying to tell me.
That's just the only thing in common is 9.
Yeah.
You could do the Brady Bunch, including Alice, and get like as much
Yeah.
information.
Whoever wrote that textbook.
I wanted so bad at the heading to say the Brady Bunch, including Alice.
And then a picture of the Supreme Court.
Yeah. Which one's Alice?
Which one is Alice?
Yeah.
Oh, I want that on a T-shirt.
Amazing.
That got me. Okay.
Great cue.
Snitches get stitches.
That's what you want your love interest to know?
That would be
Snitches get a stitch in
time.
to save 9.
Save 9.
Save
You
9.
just want to take your beating now.
Stitch now so you can eat your cake later.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't
That-
look at gift horse. Oh, somebody was like, oh, my previous coworker who left before I got there. People were constantly telling me stories about how amazing she was.
Okay.
Because she was genuinely amazing, but it also always felt like a slight condemnation of how boring
But
I
not you.
was.
Sure.
Yeah.
But one of the stories they told us that she was always mixing up idioms, and the best one was "Don't kick a gift horse in the mouth."
I love it. I do. I take great joy in mixed up idioms.
Me too.
That really makes me laugh.
My daughter calls instructions constructions.
Great.
So good.
I forgot our very first cue,
Oh.
which
Sorry, no big deal.
that you have a daughter.
Oh, don't dox me. I'm
Borat.
sorry, I'm getting my
I mean,
bits
both.
mixed up. Don't dox me
your
and
daughter
no big
Borat.
deal.
Good daughter, Borat. Luigi Yoshi.
Yeah.
Browser.
Browser. When we first put out our call for Q's and C's, we didn't know what movie we were watching because this was an under the wire selection. Thank you, Tracy. So Molly asked for just generic Q's and C's. And
Fun.
We got one. Carzon says, "This is great. Given the tropes commonly found in movie genre you're watching, how surprised were you by the ending of movie you watched?" I will say, back to my earlier comment,
Yeah.
my brain expected more of a down the middle rom-com. And it didn't really end with like a big swelling I found the love of my life, dramatic moment. It just sort of wrapped up more nicely, I would say. Like,
Right.
That's nice. They found each other.
But it wasn't like dramatic.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty dramatic.
No one's like coming to the airport or whatever.
Right.
The shot of the door in between them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine.
I was worried because Dan was worried that it would be too precious. And then during the opening credits where it was just young Amélie doing cute things, I
Yeah.
did get a little worried. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah. I didn't find it too precious.
I didn't either. Once it got to adult Amélie, it was
Yeah.
not too precious. And like when it was kids, it was fine. But I was just worried like, uh-oh, is this like the baseline for the whole movie? No.
Yeah. Great. Back to the more specific cues.
Okay.
Now Carzon asks.
Oh, wow. A Carzon in time will ask again.
He comments, excuse me, it was premature. "I remember loving this movie, but like you, it's been years, decades since I've seen it." That's it. Yep.
Great.
Us too.
Welcome.
B comments, "I remember enjoying this movie while also having an overwhelming urge to make fun of it. Costuming, cinematography, the careful use of color and texture, all great. But the cynical heart of my youth couldn't handle the twee earnest sentimentality of it."
Damn, that's real.
That is real. Yeah. It feels like a movie you'd make fun of because it's making you feel things.
Yeah. Yeah, there was definitely a time, especially around the time this movie came out, where like I would be very resistant to earnestness in film. like, oh, this what the fucking bullshit. It's just a bunch of colors. God, I don't care. And then see deep inside them, like, if I could find a love like that.
Yeah. But then you get lightning powers as you're defending the bank that you work at. Ernest goes to jail.
Oh.
B goes on.
Should we watch that one too?
Wow.
The Year of Ernest.
I did not know how many Ernest movies I've seen, but I think I may have seen them all.
Awesome.
B goes on to comment, in my head, the cinematography is very similar to a Wes Anderson movie, but
Yes.
there is an undertone of cynicism to Wes Anderson movies that I don't remember in Amélie. Earnestness is good, I would tell my younger self. I can get on board with that. Yeah, there's like Wes Anderson vibes or vice versa.
But it's not as symmetrical.
Yeah.
Like
And
Wes
There's a
Anderson,
lot of symmetrical stuff in that movie, though.
Yeah.
I guess
But
there-
you're right. There is, yeah.
It's
there's-
not as
like-
like
it's all
It's not as like
balanced.
cookies, like overtly.
Yeah.
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 But like the pool, there's that shot of the pool and the train station. There were a handful that, and especially the introduction when they're introducing like the mom and the dad,
Like the
yeah.
things they like and
it's
the things,
centered in
yeah,
the
yeah,
frame.
yeah.
Yeah.
They have a very similar vibe, I agree. And I think with Wes Anderson, like there's a layer of like, I don't know, like an intentional layer of artifice to it. Like, especially in his later stuff, like he's very overtly like, look how fake this is. Like, this is all just make believe. Whereas this one is more just like, this one is like, it is make believe, but you're sort of seeing it like from the believer perspective in this movie.
And it's just not as tidy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a good word for it. All right. I like brunch.
Oh,
A new contributor, I think.
hello. I also like brunch.
I like brunch too.
Molly?
Oh, A+.
Beth?
Thumbs up.
Great. We all like brunch.
Yep.
Now we'll see if we all like I like brunch
Wow.
based on the
asks, how do you feel about the romance set up for Amélie? I barely remember it, and to me it didn't feel like the focus, but my memory could be off. Does the
No.
romance feel earned? Maybe it is sweet the way two quirky people find each other. Yeah, I agree, but I already kind of said that.
I think it's the only way they could find each other.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I hadn't thought of it yet in the term of like being earned,
Yeah.
which like I do feel like it is, but it also doesn't matter as much. Like it's not like like we were saying, like it's not the crux of the movie.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't really matter if it was earned or not. Does that make sense?
Well, I think what is earned is that she finally overcomes that
Yes.
inhibition.
Yeah.
And I feel like they really set that up. They give her
Yes.
so many chances.
Yeah, it's like if the moment where they actually got together was the same in like an American rom-com where the entire movie was Amélie obsessing over this dude, it probably wouldn't necessarily feel as earned as it does in the way this movie frames it.
Well, and also she doesn't have to give up her career to find
Right.
love.
Yeah.
So that's weird.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
weird.
She just works too hard.
Yeah, she doesn't have a career. She's not like a high performing waitress. She's just living life.
Right.
Yeah. And he's just living life too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're right. I think they do break up, but I love the way they get together.
That's fine. That's fine
it's
if they break
not
up.
just one meet cute. It's almost like it all builds up to a meet cute.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the
So, like-
start of the
Yeah. So this is the ending is the start of the the American movie. I don't know.
rom-com.
Amélie 2.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Amelia.
This time with blue.
Dooley.
Oh.
Oh, cute.
Benvis asks, is there a lot of green?
Oh,
If
yeah.
So why is there so much? Aside from that, I just remember kind of liking this movie. I hope it holds up.
Yeah.
I think it does hold up. I
Yeah.
don't know why there's a lot of green.
Art?
Yeah.
I
Stylistic.
did read the entire Wikipedia.
Okay.
And I did not
Wow.
see anything about that.
Oh, okay.
But I will say about the music, are there any Q's and C's about the music?
No, and there's one more comment.
Okay, let's do that first.
The reference machine comments, the DVD cover of this movie scared me as a child.
Oh
There we go. There's
Because
correct.
she looked like a ghost
Probably
or
'cause
like
she
a
looked
living
like
doll.
Yeah, a living doll.
Yeah,
I
it's-
agree. And she's also like looking
Oh,
right
yeah.
at you.
Without
Like,
context, it's a
yeah.
little
so
unsettling.
like, I'm going to get you.
You know, I seem to like, for some reason, that poster in my head is related to Cirque du Soleil. And I don't know why, but maybe around that time there was a similar.
It is
sort
like
of
a porcelain clown doll.
Yeah.
totally.
It's like
So that might have
flying
been-
Quebecois in both things.
Wow.
So the thing about the music, the entire time we were watching, Beth kept saying, why is this music so familiar? And the director, Jean-Pierre Jeunet, was introduced to the accordion and piano-driven music of Jan Tiersen by his production assistant. He immediately bought Tierson's entire catalog and eventually commissioned him to compose pieces for the film. So I think this is just the music you hear everywhere. Do you know what I mean? And he bought the entire catalog.
Jan Janssen?
Any of the accordion music you recognize, I think was.
Yeah, I mean the implication there is that this dude is like a pretty known entity with that style of music.
Okay,
right?
Yeah, so, there's at least 3 of the kind of melodies that I was like, I know this. Why do I know this? I've only seen this movie one time.
Osmosis.
Yeah.
And there are, I mean, it definitely, that kind of music is definitely like the seed of most French, like French implying music in pop culture, right?
Yeah, I never think of France as an accordion forward society, but it really is, isn't it?
Sure, man.
Accordion forward.
Like you more think of like Germany polka music.
Sure, but it's a different, you know, thingamajig. It also might be a different instrument, actually.
Maybe a squeeze box.
Because like the German one is, I think, bigger generally, right? And has a little more business to it. Whereas this one is, like more like a little squeeze box, right? Maybe.
Yeah, that seems like.
Maybe not though, because now I'm picturing a French dude like using like a full size accordion and doing a little sway.
I think we've got an accordion
on
player.
Mad Men, when.
Please.
Oh, I can't think of her name. She's
John
amazing.
Draper.
No.
Dapper Dawn.
She becomes a partner in the firm.
Oh, Joan.
Joan.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
yeah.
an incredible
Joan.
scene with Joan
That's right.
where they're hosting this like train wreck of a night with her husband's boss and his wife. And there comes a moment where he's like, come on, Joni, play this song. And she basically has to perform like a monkey. And she has an accordion and she sings a French song. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's heartbreaking.
My grandpa had an accordion, but he only played polka. So that's why I associate it with polka.
My grandpa might have had an accordion too. I got a memory of like opening up an accordion case as a child.
Yeah.
Huh. Do all grandpas have accordions?
Maybe.
Mine did not. Mine had several guitars, including an electric guitar. And he had Willie Nelson's entire catalog in binders.
Oh.
He had binders of every major country music star. And he had built this entire cabinet and would sit and play guitar and sing.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool. One time anyway, it doesn't matter. I played cello.
Me too.
And I had seen at my last visit to my grandparents, I had seen a girl who had her violin. She was somebody's granddaughter, and she played a little piece in front of, it was like a retirement community, and everybody's in the community center. And I was like, oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about what the consequences of me saying I could do that were. That
you
I
said it
wanted to
out
bring
loud?
my cello. No, I told my parents, I was like, I want to bring my cello. So I didn't have a hard case on my cello. It was a soft case and a very cheap cello.
Yeah.
And so my dad ended up basically constructing a coffin for it out of like plywood to send it with me on an airplane to Florida. My grandfather, who had a bad back, which he told us about a lot, wrestled this thing into the car.
Oh, no.
And then, got it back to the house, and there wasn't ever a time to play it in front of people, and I hadn't practiced, and I just was like, I was just in over my head. And I specifically remember I'd never seen my grandpa get mad really before, but it was like the day before I was supposed to leave, and he was like, well, I nearly broke my back to get this cello here, and it hasn't come out of the box. Let's see it. And my grandma was like, honey, don't badger her. It's okay. And he was like, I want to see it. And so I wasn't like a confident player anyway, but playing in front of someone, like trying to play in front of somebody, and it was just the worst. It was like the bellowing cow sounds came out of this thing. And he made me play for like 15 minutes. And then I put it back in this coffin and hauled it all the way back home.
Wow.
Damn.
I've held on to that story for so long and felt so much shame about it.
Yeah. That's a new story, Molly.
Is that
it
new?
is. Yeah.
Oh, y'all, don't tell people you play the cello.
How old were you when that happened?
Probably 9 or 10.
Damn.
Why didn't they say no?
Great.
I don't think that was on you.
I guess. I don't know. Or be like, what are you going to play when you get there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You
any
never
follow
practice,
through.
like any follow-up questions. I mean, it was that same impulse when I was like, I want to go to the Soviet Union for 3 or 4 weeks this summer.
Weeks.
Weeks. Okay. That they were like, yeah. So, I mean, I can't be all mad at it, but also I just am like,
Yeah. You're moving a
Holy
few coffins over there
cow.
too, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, y'all, come on.
Molly's a Russian
Just for
asset.
the record, I am not a Russian asset, to my knowledge.
Oh,
That's right.
No one has ever said the Manchurian secret words to pop me out of my.
But she keeps
Whatever,
trying in
super.
every rating scale to crack the code
Yes.
for her own go word.
yes. If that was never clear, what Molly's doing whenever she creates a new rating scale is to see if she can deprogram
Self-activate.
herself.
Oh my
Because
God.
in order to do it, she has to activate it to understand the entry point, right?
That's right.
I'm
And
just
then she
counting
can-
on you to wrestle me to the ground.
Exactly.
That's right.
And then she'll have in her pocket at all times, she has the counter code and she'll hand it to one of us
Yeah.
in her, like just this piece of yellowed paper clutched in her fist that we have to wrestle out of her hand before she murders us
That's right.
to finally take the red venom out of her brain.
What was
But-
the rating scale?
We Gnome
Oh,
is not.
we know.
We know.
This one. We Gnome is a play on small and yes in French, and it is a porcelain gnome,
Yes.
but it's expensive, so it is branded as being made out of Richland instead
Nice.
of porcelain.
oh, right.
Rocks.
Yep. That's
So
it.
like maybe don't just like wrap it in a sleeping bag and have it sent around the world.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is not a traveling
No,
gnome.
this is a display.
This is a
gnome.
display
First
gnome
class
under a
all
glass
next
case.
to your orb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, you gave it predicted 4.
Yeah.
You felt like you'd probably enjoy it, and Culture liked it, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I did enjoy it. I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I would. In that I didn't remember anything about the movie. But yeah, I found it very charming. I appreciated I don't know. There were a lot of just like clever phrase, like turns of phrase in the movie that, to some extent is subjective to whoever translated it, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll give it a 5. Why not?
Wow.
I at no point was like bored or mad at it, and it was really pretty. So let's give it a 5. What's 5 in French?
Cat
Sink.
Cinq.
Oh, that's right. Cat sank.
Cats sank?
Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq.
Cat sank. Something about the cat sank, but I don't remember. I guess
4
how you're
is
supposed to
cat,
remember it.
cinq.
Sink? Oui,
Sink.
nom.
CINQ, I think. Beth, 4.
Bonsoir.
Nom une petite
Un
nom.
petit
Un
nom.
petit nom. Or not un. Cinq petit
Cinq
nom.
petit nom.
Bonsoir.
That's why I'll bet you give it a 4. You don't remember it, so it can't be outstanding, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I just was dumb when I watched it. I think it is pretty outstanding. I think it's a lovely story. I think the storytelling is interesting and it's really beautiful. So I'm also going to give it a sank.
Nice.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Sank.
Kitchen sink.
Sank. Gotta get me a sank.
Sinksies. All right. It's me. Number 4 is what I gave it. I was worried it would be too precious. It wasn't too precious.
Hooray.
I was confused by it at times.
Sure.
But I was coming into the record being like, I'm going to give it a 3. But then due to the discussion, I'm going to raise it / stay at a 4.
Wow.
Thought it was a nice movie.
Cuts.
God. Great hair.
Great hair. Everyone had great hair.
Yeah.
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 It's like the opposite of a Coen Brothers movie.
Oh, that everyone had great hair?
Everyone had great
Yeah.
hair.
Molly, you gave it a 4 and you thought you might be too deep in your college feels.
Oh, yeah.
And you didn't respect Tracy. That's why you stuck with 4. You went up to a 5 after I shamed you
That's
into
right.
it.
That's right. Well, I guess, in some ways that reflects what B mentioned in their Q&C regarding this movie. And in hindsight, I think it's actually not as saccharine as I remember. It's actually pretty cynical about love, or at least the staying power of love. But very optimistic about people's ability to grow and change. And that seems worthwhile. That seems like worth spending $10 million and a lot of energy and time on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes there are movies I'm like, I don't know if that was worth even 20 minutes of somebody's life,
It
much
was
less
Yeah.
this labor of love. Haha. That haha was misplaced. Okay.
Oh!
Wow.
Nice. Man, we've gotten really loose with the high five since we
really
came back.
have.
We're making up for lost time.
We are.
Listen, it's tough out there, guys. You got to high five when you can.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to celebrate the little things. So yeah, anyway, I really enjoyed it. And especially because Tracy has incredible taste.
Of course.
And 100% Utah to everything that she said. I'm going to keep it at a 5.
Nice.
So 5 petites gnomes.
What is gnome in French?
I don't know,
You
but
know.
gnome is name. Like
What?
gnome.
Oh,
Gnome.
sure.
No,
Gnome
sorry.
de plume.
Nom de Oh, yeah, there you go. Did I
these-
tell y'all the King of France story?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. Wait. Yes.
You saw his
no,
pants?
coworker
Yes.
answering machine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You did it.
That
King of
sounds familiar.
France.
That's right. Now it's
There you
coming
go.
back
Got
to
it.
me.
Yeah, I needed
Somebody's a super fan of Molly's stories.
Heard
You know-
it 5 times.
Yeah, well, not that. I don't know. King of France is at most 2 times.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
And then Grandpa Cello Coffin, brand new, baby.
Put it on the board.
Wow. Yeah. Now I feel like we need to. Can we trademark Grandpa Cello Coffin and make like a cartoon or something?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that adult cartoon or is that a metal band?
Ooh, I don't know. Both?
Yeah.
Improv group?
Always.
Always.
Always an option.
They can be anything you want as
Yeah.
long as you say it at the same time.
What?
And then you come out and you dance.
Oh, yeah. You got to
1,
come out dancing
2,
like
3.
to get a
Grandpa
start.
Cello
Coffin.
Hey guys, thanks for coming out. What are you drinking tonight? Woo! We all got high before the show. Yeah, we're so crazy.
But to get us started, hey, wait, who here has never been to an improv show before? No, by sound of applause, I can't see you. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna ask for a suggestion.
Everything is completely made up.
on the spot.
I heard dildo factory. All right.
Hey, bitch, give me a dildo.
Oh my God.
And 80% of all improv in the last 20 years.
We love the art form.
Listen.
Listen, nobody makes fun of improv better than improvisers.
It's true. It's true. Bad improv is the worst thing in the world.
Can I get a suggestion like spatula?
I heard a dildo
heard
spatula. All right.
No, I need something that's gonna fit on the stage. Okay, yeah, it fits on the stage. Oh, God bless America. What is the one that's really confusing where people are like, I need something that's like a metaphor? No, where they're like, I need a descriptor. You know what I'm talking about? Where it requires you to know figures of speech. Like a
noun?
It's something that's a
Adverb?
noun and a verb.
Oh, I thought there was something
Do
more
people do
complicated
that?
than that.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I need a word that's a noun and a verb. People are like, spatula, pineapple,
But.
But,
Oh, wait, that works maybe.
yeah.
butt. Oh, yeah, you can butt in.
I finally got one.
Put that one in your pocket for the next show.
I will.
Oh, welcome to the stage.
Yeah. Tracy.
Yeah, thanks, Tracy.
Thanks,
I hope you got what you
Tracy.
paid
I
for.
hope you enjoyed this inside look at a cynical improv veteran's look at comedy.
Again, this was for the movie Amélie.
That's right. Okay.
That's right.
I'm definitely smoking a cigarette. Check
Me
out my
too.
space work.
Yeah.
There were no cigarettes in that movie.
Oh,
Not one?
wow.
There's a whole tobacconist, but you're right.
Nobody smoked.
Nobody actually smoked it though. Yeah, like they bought.
And she kept talking about smoke was in her eyes, but there was no smoke. That was great. I loved that joke.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, we just really unlocked another level. 6 stars.
Dang.
Damn. Last X. What's 6?
Cease.
Cease and desist this podcast, man. Right?
You are right. Podcast over. Le fin.
Totes Recall is hosted by Molly Chase, Beth Gibbs, Dan Jaquette, and Dan Linden. Produced by Beth Gibbs. New episodes of Totes Recall drop on the 15th of every month. For more information and bonus content, visit us at totesrecall.com. Thank you so much for listening.